anything go through your head in terms of thinking you got to step up in this game?
Yeah, I mean, definitely. It was found out earlier today. Obviously, we hope he comes back quick, but we know with missing him, we're gonna have to really bring out another level of intensity, and guys got to step up. And thankfully, we had a bunch of guys like Reese included that just really stepped up and not only score for us, but I mean, I've never seen more guys go rebound in my life than tonight. Like both teams had 8 guys in the glass every possession, and guys really did that, and everyone played their role tonight, and it was an awesome win.
How'd you find your confidence again so quickly after the Arizona game?
Yeah, my teammates keep telling me to shoot, and I was I think 1 of 13 in the Arizona game, and I was passing up threes the other day against Pacific, but my coaches and my teammates trust me to shoot, and thankfully I was knocking them down tonight, and I was feeling really confident. And, that's something I've had to work through, and obviously I've got my confidence back and a little bit of swagger, so I'm happy, and it was awesome. It was a great win.
What was there one shot or moment tonight where you just knew you were locked in and you were going to keep firing?
Nothing crazy. I think after that right wing against Cody Riley 3 late, I think that was where I was just like, oh, wow. So, but thankfully, it was my night tonight. But honestly, anyone on the team can step up. Anyone has been. We have so many guys that can score. We got 4 guys averaging double figures. So, it's thankfully with Isaiah out tonight, everybody stepped up, and it was a real big team win.
Reese, when did you kind of notice that Drew was really feeling it?
Yeah, after the 3, the right wing.
What was it like for you guys as his teammates to watch him, perform the way he did tonight?
I go against Drew every day in practice. Last year when I came early, I had to watch him play, so I already knew Drew was a good player, but tonight really did really good.
Last year, Reese, you got a little bit of taste of this rivalry. This year, you're playing now. Talk about it.
My mom went to UCLA, so I mean she's a USC fan because of me, but it was really fun to be out there, help win. Just play my game and just be in the flow of the game and just be unselfish with everybody else, and rebounding too. It was kind of crazy seeing everybody running there.
Do you and your mom have a little bit of smack talk going on now?
Nah, she's kind of flip sides now.
Drew, when UCLA gets that ball with only a couple seconds left right here, what's kind of going through your head as Tiger sort of lifts up for that late 3?
Yeah, I mean, obviously I know what's happened the last few years with game winners, that would have tied it, but I was right behind him, so I honestly thought it was in. I was like, oh my gosh, this is about to hit overtime, but hit back rim, and thankfully, honestly, I thought the biggest play of the night was Reese's steal when I think Tiger threw it away with 30 seconds left. So credit to Reese. He always puts in the work, and he never puts his head down, and he really stepped up big for us tonight. And, even more than just his 10 points. I mean, he played impeccable defense, so it was awesome.
Can you guys talk about your 10 block shots tonight compared to one from UCLA?
Yeah, I think we were just really locked in. Just like against Arizona, I think these big games we really show up for, and we're really come with intensity. I think that's what we got to work on to really bring to every game. Games like Pacific shouldn't be that close. So I think that's another thing we're really gonna have to mentally prepare for whoever we play, and we can't play down to our competition. So we need to take this energy into next week and really play well and come out with the same momentum and intensity.
Drew, of those 10 blocks, 5 of them came from you alone. How important is it for you as an older player on this team to really set the tone on both sides of the ball?
Yeah, one of my things this year has been really improving my defense, and I'd almost consider myself a liability the last few years defensively, and I really made sure, because the coaches kept telling me, you've got it in you, and you're athletic enough to do it, and I really made it a mission to try and play better defense this year, and I joke with Coach Capco about it all the time, but thankfully I was able to time a few of those pretty right, and guard Juzang pretty well, so it was awesome.
Drew, the one knock against this team all year has been the lack of a statement win. What type of statement do you feel like you guys made today down Isaiah?
Yeah, it was awesome. We had Arizona up 6 with 5 minutes left, and we kind of withered that away, and it's awesome to be able to really put this on our resume, especially this is the biggest game we show up for. Obviously, all our fan support and the crosstown rivalry. So we got to keep it rolling. I think we won 5 straight now against them, and we really had to prove to ourselves that we can get a statement win like this. So beating a good ranked opponent like that, it's just awesome for our momentum going into the rest of the season in March.
Reese, Drew talked a little bit about momentum. Do you think that this game for yourself brought momentum to your game?
Definitely. I never doubt myself, but there are the games where I'm kind of like, dang, I could have played better or made a shot, made a read when I was on the ball screen or everything. But today was fun. That's really all that matters to me, and we won. So.
Drew, what's the biggest growth you've seen from Reese so far throughout the season?
Yeah, I mean, he's honestly, Reese is one of the most talented guys I've ever played with. He's got a really smooth game, and I think to his credit, Coach got on him a little bit about making those dive on the floor plays, and he had a huge steal with us, 30 seconds left, and you really see his growth, and I think really highly of his game, and I think he can really be like a really good player down the line. Honestly, I really do. So he's going to be huge for us going into March and everything like that.
Reese, can you take us through that steal and kind of what you saw?
Really, as soon as I saw Tiger leave his feet, and I forgot who was guarding him, but whoever contested it, as soon as I saw him turn his body, I knew it was about to be a turnover. And after that, I threw it to Max, and was that which one was that? That was that. Yeah.
A lot happened.
But I'm not throwing him under the bus. It happens. It happens to everybody. But yeah, that's what I saw.
Drew, the crowd tonight, both guys, could you feel it out there?
Yeah, it was awesome. I knew when I came here, USC's a football school, but we're showing so much support over the last couple of years for our basketball program, and we're hoping to make a permanent mark and leave it a top 25 program, for years to come. And the fan support's been great. I saw the students were out there 3 hours early, waiting in line. So it's awesome. We have so much support from the community around here.
Yeah, that was never played a game like that, especially in college, but even in high school, never like that type of atmosphere. Like you said, people were at the game 3 hours before. It's kind of crazy. See everybody running the floor after the win and everything was cool.
What was the key to holding Juzang and Hawkes Jr. to low scoring points tonight?
Yeah, we tried to play to Juzang's tendencies. He's a really talented player, and he got going a little bit early, but we tried to keep him on his left hand, and he's so deadly in the mid range, and we know how talented of a player he is. But we just tried to pressure him as much as we can, keep him to his left side. And thankfully, we were able to block a few shots and really get into space, so he felt uncomfortable. Same with Hawkes. I can't speak to that as much. I didn't guard much, but when we get shut down two talented players like that, we're going to win these big games.
Drew, how much confidence does it give you to be one of the tallest guards in the league? And second, how do you like the nickname the announcer gives you, Peter Pan?
Who was that, Bill Walton? Is he saying that? It's a lot of confidence. My coaches and teammates trust me to be in unique spots for my height and playing with the ball and coming off ball screens and stuff like that. So I try and take advantage of smaller guards, and I just try and do everything I can out there. I try and be a little bit of a glue guy that can take advantage of different situations. But when my post shots, my fadeaways are knocking down like that. I think. Especially once we get Isaiah back and stuff like that, and Boogie and Javez and everybody stepping up, I think we're going to be a really hard team to beat as we build momentum going into the Pac-12 tourney and March Madness.
This was probably the most giddy I've seen Andy after a game. What was he like in the locker room?
I missed that. I was stuck in the crowd out there. But no, I imagine he's really excited. Obviously, this is, what it all comes down to, that crosstown showdown. So, I'm looking forward to talking to him, but I think everyone's going to have a great night, especially as we head into Super Bowl tomorrow.
What was that scene like on the court after everyone rushed the floor?
Yeah, it was crazy. I've never been in one of those situations, so, there was such you just feel all the energy, and obviously it all, bursts with everybody coming down and storming the court, but you could see on everybody's face, everyone's just, fortunate we got the win and have so much support from, the alumni and students and everything like that. So it's honestly one of the best basketball experiences I've been a part of.
Thank you guys for coming in.
Thank you.